They only got me a feather overnight. That's actually not too bad, all things considered. I'm proud of you. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more SMP 2. This is episode 6. If you remember, last time we went ahead and put together this massive bamboo farm. We made a little bit of decoration work go into the actual holding chamber for the actual bamboo that's collected. I probably shouldn't be calling it that, but you know, it's whatever. I went ahead and moved every single piece of bamboo that I've manually harvested previously already inside of this chest. I don't even know how much I've actually technically harvested from this point. I know it's not this much. Like I said, most of this is already manually harvested. Now, in this episode's gonna be a little bit shorter because I only have a small amount of things that I want to go ahead and do that, and I also have some projects that I'm doing in the background outside of the SMP that I'm working on that hopefully you guys are going to get to see before too long. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. But the first thing that I want to go ahead and do, I went ahead and did some mining, and I've gotten myself diamonds. So I actually want to go ahead and make myself some diamond armor, which is going to be super helpful. So let's make a helmet, chest plate, pants, and boots. There we go. So now, where can I go ahead? Actually, oh yeah, let's go ahead and put away the rest of my diamonds. And, oh yeah, I need to take off my, normal armor, my iron armor first. Okay. And unfortunately, I don't have a means to go ahead and enchant it just yet. But at least I have diamond armor now, which is going to be super helpful. Alright. So, there are a few things that I need to go ahead and get done. Well, in this episode, I'm actually not going to be building the bamboo and scaffolding shop like I said I was going to, because here's the thing. In order for me to do that, I actually am required to get myself some lime and cactus green dye, which I technically do have both, but I need more lime dye to make the actual concrete that I'm going to end up needing. So that means I'm going to need bones, which I don't have any right now. Hopefully I can get some in between episodes. I think I've got the amount of glass that I'm going to end up needing at least for that. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode is I'm just going to be basically sprucing up the entire area of where I'm living. So I'm going to be sprucing up the actual witch hut. I need to go ahead and also I need to actually go ahead and build myself a bridge from my little swamp island up to there, because, well, there seems to be a bug in Minecraft as of right now, which the developers, for whatever reason, are putting on hold. I went ahead and asked them on the bug report side, and they said they have no idea when this is going to get fixed. But occasionally, yeah, as you can tell, if I go underwater, it is completely pitch black. This does not happen every single time, but it does happen occasionally, and it's really annoying. And so, hopefully having a bridge will mean, well, that doesn't happen near as often. So that's the things I do plan on at least getting done as far as this episode is concerned. And also, I don't know if I've actually really properly showed this off just yet, but in between episodes, quite a few episodes ago, I went ahead and took out every single lily pad and replaced it for this little broken down bridge design. I thought it actually looked kind of cool because, well, I'm actually technically in the ruined district, so I figured having a ruined bridge would kind of look nice, and I kind of need to do the same thing with the bridge over there, but I actually do want to go ahead and take my house, which hut I should technically say, and tear down a few of the walls and place in staircases to go ahead and give the ruin look. So I'm actually going to be right back. I want to spend the majority of the time on camera actually legitimately working on this bridge. So I'm going to get my house basically deconstructed, I guess, in a sense. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to go ahead and do. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot, but at least as some amount of additional detail. I think what I'm also going to end up doing is stripping at least a few of these logs here and there, something like that, to add a little bit extra to it. So yeah, something like this. Actually, let's go ahead and do that one as well. And I do want to put in the vines again as well, but I'm going to go ahead and do that later. I do at least have, excuse me, I do at least have the majority of the materials that I'm going to at least end up needing to go ahead and put this bridge at least. I should probably also go ahead and go to sleep as well real quick. So let's go ahead and get that done. Hopefully Philo will go ahead and go to sleep as well. I'm hoping. Yep, there we go. Okay. And ooh, they only got me a feather overnight. That's actually not too bad, all things considered. I'm proud of you. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that in there. And I am going to need scaffolding that I have right there. Obviously, I'm going to need building blocks. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and grab these slabs and fences. So let's go ahead and get started with this bridge. Now, admittedly, I'm not exactly running out of time because I do have plenty of time to do this, but I think I'm going to do quite a bit of this off camera. I did say I was technically going to do it on camera, but I think just to at least make this episode go a little bit faster, I think I changed my mind about that. So let's go ahead and do something like this, and let's go ahead and get out some slabs. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place down something a little bit like this, and we'll see how things end up turning out. Hopefully by the time this is all said and done, it'll look at least somewhat decent. I apologize, you guys are not getting to see a whole heck of a lot of actual progress as it's being done, but yeah, like I said, I got other things I'm doing in the background, which is why this is it's the way it is. So yeah, again, I apologize. Okay, so I'm actually not done as of yet. This is the progress I've actually made so far, but I actually have to make a little bit of a stop really quick. So apparently Philo, aka Gmax, which is the he's gone by on some of the other SMPs that I've gone by, regardless, it's the same guy. So he actually asked me in chat if I had any iron, and he's willing to buy it from me, and I don't mind. So he asked for like 5 blocks of diamonds, which thankfully I actually, not diamonds, iron I should say. But at least I had it, so now I actually need to make my way over to him, and I did tell him, well, it's going to take a while for me to get there because I have to make a large detour, and he did tell me I could get there by boat, which is at least nice, all things considered, because, well, admittedly I could travel through all the terrain, I will say that much, but I think this is going to be a little bit easier. Mainly it's probably slower, I guess, especially considering the fact that I could technically get a horse, even though I don't have one right now, but that's besides the point. So I'm going to get over there, deliver the iron, and by the time I get back in, actually, you know what, by the time I get back recording the clip, I'll actually be delivering the iron, but it's not going to be a very long clip, all things considered. Okay, so I do see what I assume is his place right here. I was sworn he was actually living somewhere else with somebody else. But this is actually more logical because he's actually building a mob farm, which is pretty cool, things considered. I do like it. Alright, so I've got his iron ray farm, because originally when I thought he was making a mob farm, I thought he had found a spot. I want to imagine he's probably watching. Right, I'm putting the orange shulker box. I have absolutely no idea where that even is. And yeah, the diamonds are there too. Hold on. Let me ask him. Alright, there we go. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Alright. So let's go ahead and put the iron in here. And, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take in, no, I'll be nice and take 6, hold on. Just 6 or 9 dies. Just double checking. And just want to double check to see which one it was. Alright. Good to know. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back home. And let's continue finishing this bridge. This is definitely going to come in handy. Here's my boat. There we go. Alright, so this is the design for the bridge that I decided to go ahead and come up with. I did technically say I was going to try to make it ruined like I did both my house and the bridge going up to my house. Well, technically which is up, but you guys get the point. But I decided to go for something at least simple. I realize it's kind of like something that I do on a regular basis. I get that. But here's the thing. I wanted to add a little extra detail, at least on the outside of this. So I've got this kind of thing going on, which I don't know how I feel about it, but it looks at least partly decent, I would like to believe. And yeah, as you can tell, well, the actual pillars of the bridge itself is, they're not going into the water. And then yeah, this is exactly why. I'll make sure to get that done off camera. Actually, I think I might be able to at least pull off at least these right here. And I'm actually going to end up doing is the ones that are underwater. Where is, okay, so my axe is right here. Okay, so if I go ahead and at least strip these to make it look like they've been in the water for a long time and the bark has kind of eroded away. It's at least the whole point of what I'm trying to do. But yeah, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on in the background. Honestly, this took a lot longer than I was hoping it would. So regardless of if I had stuff in the background or not, well, I wasted a lot of time. But yeah, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end all the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. It's been Zero Stu. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys later.